Hey guys, what's up? Bite Monkey here, and I'm bringing you guys another tutorial today instead of After Effects, and it's going to be on a slide transition. And this transition is quite easy to do, so let's get into it. So I have a preview right here for you guys on what it first looks like. So you're going to see right here. Start from the beginning. You can see he hits his bill or whatever his trick shot. Then it's gonna move, transition. It's gonna slide right over to the next clip. And then he's gonna get his feed. And then another comp, I have the same thing, except that it's gonna come from the top, and it's gonna come down to the same clip. So let's get into this. I'll teach you guys how to do this. So first, what you're gonna do, you're gonna delete this. You're gonna delete this, and you're gonna delete this. And this, yep, it's back up to 640. There you go. So we have our clip. Now let's just go to the part where we want our clip or our transition to start. So I want our transition to start about here. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna get our other clip that we're gonna transition to. You're gonna hit beginning bracket and you're gonna snap it to the beginning to right there. Let me just bring this up a little. So now what we're gonna do is, this is really crucial. You're gonna hit the eye on the top layer right here. You hit the eye, and you're gonna show the bottom layer. Let's just move this over a little until where it starts. And what you're gonna do, you can hit P on the clip for position. And this is a couple controls I'm gonna teach you guys for making the transition. So if you want your transition to come from here all the way to there, you're gonna go 640. You're gonna go star. Then you're gonna go 3. And then you see the clip's gonna be right over there. Okay? If you want to come from here to there, you're gonna go -640. And you can see it's coming from right there. If you can't see that, you see it's right there. And that's the same thing for the height. You know, negative, it's gonna come from the top. Same thing. Star if you want to come from the other direction. And yeah, but we're not gonna mess with that. I want it to just come from here to there. So I'm just gonna go back and put star 3. So we're gonna hit the eyeball. You're gonna see the top layer again. And now what you need to do, you're gonna make a new null object. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hit Control Shift Alt and Y. Or if that's too complicated, you can just go to Layer, go to New, then Null Object. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna parent this and this to the null. And if you don't know, a null basically controls and moves layers inside of the comp. So it basically makes layers mimic what it's doing. So we're gonna parent this. I'm gonna parent this to null too. And as you see, the positions change. We don't really need the position anymore, so we're gonna close that. But we're gonna hit P on the null, and we're then gonna keyframe the position. So this is where the transition is gonna start. Then we're gonna move over by probably 30 seconds. 30 milliseconds, half second, I guess. Yeah, half a millisecond. It's right here. And now, because we put 60 star 3 at the bottom, we have to do the opposite of that, which is negative. And then you see it's gonna go to our clip. Now you could do this at any part of the clip, it doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna keyframe these. I'm gonna highlight them, right click, keyframe assistant, ease. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit the graph editor right here. We're gonna hit these two little boxes, click it, and you're gonna bring them as close as they can to each other. And this is gonna make the transition basically start off slow, and when it gets to the middle, it's gonna move fast, and when it gets to the end, it's gonna go slow. So it makes it a lot more smoother. So that's the transition. As you can see, it's gonna go from the left to the right. Let's see, but That doesn't really look too good, you know, it looks pretty choppy. Let me just bring this down. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna make an adjustment layer. And to do that, I'm gonna go Control Alt Y, or same thing, go up to layer and go to new, and then you can find it right there. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make it look a little better. So we're gonna type in directional blur. I'm gonna put it on the null, oh, not the null, the adjustment layer, sorry. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the first keyframe. So you can just go back by pressing that. We're gonna keyframe the blur length at 0. Then we're gonna go to the other keyframe. And we're also gonna keyframe this at 0. Okay. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the middle of the transition, right about here, kind of where the middle is. We're gonna put the blur length to 35, anywhere from, I guess, anywhere from 25 to 30, but we're gonna keep it at 35. And also on the direction, because it's going from horizontally, not vertically, we're gonna put the direction to 90. So you see that's a lot better. If you're going vertically, you'll just keep it at 0. So yeah. And then we're just gonna highlight these keyframes, and we're gonna keyframe assistant easy ease. And then we're just gonna, just for organization, it's gonna trim these. And I'm gonna render this, and then you're gonna see you have pretty much your whole, you know, your transition. And it's really easy. This is like not just for beginners, but it's also for like advanced too. Like a lot of advanced editors use this sort of transition. It's really clean. So yeah, I encourage you guys to try this. So I'm gonna render this out, and I'm gonna put this at the end of the video, and this thing is gonna wrap up quickly. So yeah, as you see, it's gonna transition over, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. Another tutorial. Just remember, you know, like, comment if you like it. Leave comments on what tutorials you want me to do. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.